In this video, I'm going to talk about drum machines, including the Casio, RZ and DZ types, and the Yamaha DD, RX and RY types. Beginning with the older DD models, including the DD5 to 14. These models have velocity-sensitive drum pads used to trigger the drums, which, like as not, use piezoelectric sensors, which are fairly cheap. And these can be used to repair drum heads that one sees in the Alesis, Yamaha, Roland and Simmons pads. The Yamaha drums are MIDI and can produce MIDI signals to trigger other instruments. They also sport backing tracks in most instances, depending on the model, and can assign the drum sound to any pad. It is often the case that the MIDI number of the drum can be assigned also, and if not, this may be matched at the receiving equipment. The higher model numbers also sport MIDI in, so that the drum machine can respond to MIDI signals as well as send them. The newer models, such as the DD35 and 55, are similar to the older models in having MIDI and velocity-sensitive pads and backing tracks. All models sport speakers and sometimes have the facility to have the bass drum triggered by foot. The Yamaha RX models, including the 5, 11, 15, 17, 21 and 120, are not pad machines but use small keys to trigger the drums or can be connected to a MIDI controller. The idea of these kind of drum machines is to program drum patterns rather than play them with pads, which is what DD drums do. Some, like the 120, have prescribed patterns, and other models allow creation of user patterns to collate into whole songs and backing tracks. These types of drums do not have chord backing as the DD drums do. Yamaha's RY drum machines take programming a step further and allow chord sequences to be programmed, allowing whole song backings to be constructed. In the case of the RY8 and 9, there is also a MIDI conversion process built in to turn a guitar into a synth, although the result is only mono and doesn't track too well, being prone to glitches. There is a mapping facility to match drum sounds to MIDI note numbers, which is very helpful. The Casio RZ is one of the older programmable machines and is much sought after for its sampling pads, allowing any modern sound to be used as a drum. Being older, it is more prone to faulty slider pots and display issues, though it has separate drum outputs as some of Yamaha's RX machines do, allowing individual processing of drum sounds. The Casio DZ is not a drum machine at all, but a trigger converter which takes piezo signals from drum pads and converts them into MIDI signals. This is a great trick as one can then use almost anything as a drum trigger. Several drum setups can be stored so it's not fixed to one setup.